Hey, look, I think these are Hongbo's strongest works. I think his movement into using a more plastic medium like acrylic paint has really paid off. One thing that's really notable here is that these paintings represent a significant change in the language of the actual painting, in that Hongbo's earlier works were predicated on the idea of material soaking into a surface and the idea of the sort of spontaneous or amorphous sort of movement of the material. Those works and those sort of traces of material and energy have been inverted, if you will, and are now presented to us in a more vigorous, energized manner through acrylic paint, through this more plasticized medium. I've also got to say, and I think it's very important to comment on color and the way that color has different cultural implications. I think Hongbo's cultural mindset, the place where he's coming from in terms of his traditional training, has really opened up a entirely kind of new and unique approach to color. So in greatest example of that is his use of this Pepto-Bismol pink, which is a really very, very difficult color to use as a painter for all sorts of different reasons. But he has really created a series of works where these almost disparate or dissonant types of color arrangement have been allowed to form into a new harmony. So yeah, Hongbo's new works have got a real density to them. They are a clear and vital assimilation of his previous work through the more traditional mediums. But he has really arrived through these works as a international painter, as a painter whose energy and focus, the cognition, the intellectual energy that is required to drive painting, is allowed to speak as we see this transition in medium. So yes, these paintings I feel are Hongbo's strongest works, and they point to a whole new direction in his practice.
We are in St. Gabriel, a Chinese auction house. We curate a contemporary art show for artist Hongbo. And so many people come, and they are so amazing about the art. We are collaborating with a Chinese auction house, Thomas Lin, and Hongbo Studio. And we curate two shows. One is a Hongbo solo. The second one is a group show, and for American artists, focus on Chinese collectors and buyers. And the February 15th is a reception. Welcome to join us.
Seeing Hongbo's 4 different collections really gave me an insight to his very diverse artistic style, from the more traditional Chinese paintings to the more contemporary sort of like abstract feel towards his work. I think it's always so exciting to see the growth of someone's work and how it could be interpreted, because truthfully, as artists, we're not necessarily two-dimensional beings. There's so many layers to who we are. So it's always exciting to see the many layers of what makes an artist. I always admire the work ACCA does when Maya and Carlos curates art not just in Beverly Hills, but all over Los Angeles and really all over the US. I think it's so exciting seeing that contrast in what art may mean to a certain community. We're in San Gabriel today, which is a very Asian community, and it's always so exciting to see culture being interpreted so heavily in art. And I truly believe that art really is a mirror of culture, and being able to experience that and being able to be basked in that light, I think is a true honor. So yeah.
Well, I think Carlos and Maya have done a great job to gather the art community in Los Angeles now, right out of Beverly Hills, very exclusive, and they are spreading it around in LA. So a lot of artists get involved, and a lot of artists have the opportunity to be a part of it because they grow in the community. And I'm one of the lucky ones and grateful ones to get to be part of it. I've been having a great experience with that. You know, like you said, the nature is what I'm doing, and I'm excited to see other people share their take on what they're doing. I love the green colors and the yellow colors. It stimulates the theta frequency in your brain, beauty. Beauty stimulates the theta frequency. Other people call it the billionaire frequency. It slows down your brain. And to me, this is beautiful. It's like meditation to see all these colors combined the way he's done it.